I'm gonna start recording now. It's 9:29 a.m. So let's go ahead and wait to see what reactions we get from the markets. Does anybody have a bias this today? The floor is open for anybody.
I think we're gonna be going long for the day. It's gonna be going up.
Fantastic. Where are you looking to aim?
Probably come back down towards this area of around the four. Hold on. Around like 446 down to 415. That's pretty much gonna be my long area to get in. But realistically, I would love for it to get down from 415 to 428.
All right, so there goes open bell, guys. We're getting nice reaction bullish. So let's see what holds up. So we've been overnight, well, pre-market, we've been hanging around this TDO. And as you can see, we're making our way up into this. Nicely pumped on the 5 minute. Getting into the savviest. Who's that? One, two, three, check. Here we go. So nice resistance there. We just swept. The other five are fine. This one's where I've risked. It didn't play it out exactly as expected. Well, look at that rejection, guys. Who's that? Turn it down. Good. If you can mute yourself, so I don't mute you, and then you can't unmute yourself. Gonzo, do you see anything at the moment? It's not dumping that easily. It's going higher. I muted go. My bad, guys. All right, so nicely we're pushing into this 528 zone. Let's see here. I'm interested to see a reaction at this 540.25. That's a no wick candle. So 5 minutes opening very bullish, very strong to the upside. Anybody take a long yet? So if you look at the 1 hour candle, just to let you guys know, this is a dragonfly candle. This is very bullish. And when you see this pattern specifically, to me, this is always a long. I didn't see this earlier, but this, the way that it's reacting above this 479, very clean action to go to this top. Very nice. Now we're getting into the resistance of 511. See some pushback. I would take a long only if we close here in this 490s. Very nice. Very nice. All right,
Order filled.
I'm gonna put my stop loss at 482. Just give me some space, and I'm gonna target this top of TDO. So my stop is 482.5, and I'm targeting 546. If it gives me a push that looks like it's very strong, I'm gonna push my TP to the top and move a tight stop loss at 540. Notice how the 5 minute candle is not closing above this 501, 502 area. If we get anything close under, that's a little risky. So just, if you're still being patient, this 5 minute needs to close above this 506. Very nice. 30 more seconds. Please use proper risk, guys. Don't try to full port this. So this right here is a perfect entry, 490, like I mentioned to you guys. If you enter 490, 491, that's a clean entry to give you an extra like little space. You should be having like a 15 to no more than 20-point stop loss. Or if you want, you're gonna put your stop loss at 465. That's more or less a 30-point stop loss that I believe is healthy for New York if you have proper risk management. I'm just doing it tight because I want to use proper risk and I'm minimizing my risk on all my trades. I'm trying to practice what I preach, guys. There's a lot of resistance up there.
Order filled.
All right, guys. So I got stopped out. Anybody still in that long? My bad. I'm not even reading the chat. My fault, guys. Either baby, do you have anything? Do you see anything at the moment? Gonzo, TP hit for ski. Very nice, bro.
Um, I had just wanted to mention that I posted that 150-minute supply zone in the group chat this morning,
Mhm.
and so it didn't really have a bias to the long side. And so we touched it again,
Mhm.
and we're coming to the downside. I'm hoping that we can go ahead and make some more of a corrective move today to the downside. Obviously, the market was sideways ranging last night, so uh, like we need more confirmations from price action. But I did take a short when price entered my zone again, the 150-minute zone. So I'm in shorts from there. I don't know if anyone in the group looked at my chart when I posted it or like put those levels on their chart. But the zone is a zone until it's broken. So, um,
And it's
when I
perfect
post
because,
something,
sorry, go ahead.
when I post something like, just take it at your own risk, but it's working right now. So let's just see what happens. I'm taking profits. So I don't like where we just dipped into right
Mm-hmm.
now on the 3 minute chart. We kind of went into an area of basing. So we can either skyrocket to the upside or continue to the downside. I need a little bit more confirmations from price action.
Fantastic. And
So
yeah, we
let's
we
just
did go
see.
over what we talked about yesterday that you were explaining to me that usually three touches is where you would know this was a zone that gets respected. So it's very nice to see that you were talking about it, and I'm actually seeing it now that you mentioned, and I didn't see, like I did see your post, but I didn't take the time to actually analyze when I came to sit down because I was on my mobile. So very nice. Thank you so much for sharing the zone. I should have paid attention more.
It's okay.
Let's
Thank
see
you.
here. We had a nice 42-point drop from where she initially mentioned, boys and girls. So let's see what we happen to get because right now we're just technically in a really tight range where market's just taking out both sides and it's choosing a direction. So we have another 5 minutes for the open range to get established with the high and low. And from there we have a clear direction to the downside if this is a supply zone that actually gets respected. Let's see here or top. So if you guys want, you could go ahead and put orb top and orb bottom indication on your charts. This is what I normally do for me to know an area of where we're going to take off and break off. And once the direction is shown, I would go ahead and choose on which direction I'm going to be targeting to the upside, which would be the 547, or it would be the bottom 344 because we would sweep this area right here, especially that we might take London. But if London gets swept and then it goes back up, then you already know it's still a range bound for the day. But I do happen to see longs for today, to be honest with you guys. My bias this morning was longs. What I was really wanting was London to be taken out first again, go get the quick reversal to the upside. Um, but let's see. We're still lingering around the supply zone.
What's good, guys?
And yesterday, I don't know if you guys follow the other equities, but there was like some family drama. The Dow was able to make new highs,
Hmm.
and the S&P was like a little bit more stronger than the Nasdaq. So I do see that we can have some bullish momentum if the Nasdaq follows. Uh, its family members. So, let's see. Let's see, guys. I'm already up. I'm in profit today, like $1,400. So,
Beautiful.
I'm gonna be patient for opportunities
Hmm.
today.
What is everybody doing? Is everybody on a position at the moment, or everybody still flat? Just trying to get to know where people are sitting at the moment. Go ahead and
I
mark.
took that long that you took. I had taken that long with you as well, but got stopped out. So
I hear you. Just market doing market things, guys. We have to accept the loss and see it as, hey, you know what? We live to trade another day. Like $77, that's nothing, bro. Compared to 500, it feels good. It feels good to know that I have three more chances at making double or triple of that if I find a setup. So right now it looks like this supply zone is getting disrespected. As you guys can see, we have a very strong push right after at the or bottom, and it doesn't look like it's coming down. If it does, it will be surprising in the next 1 minute. Um, but yeah, this to me, as long as it closes above 505, I'm looking for longs. Let's see here. Andrea, what are you seeing, by the way?
I'm with you. I'm looking for longs as well.
Any specific zone you're looking to enter?
I am not. I can't get one right now. I'm flat.
Got it. Gonzo, what about you, brother? What do you see? Gonzo's probably busy or still has headphone issues. Debbie, my good friend, what do you see in the markets this morning? What are you doing this morning? What is Bookmap showing us? I haven't opened Bookmap in a while. Let me take a look at Bookmap. All right, 30 more seconds for the orb to get closed on the 15-minute. See here. It appears like we have a wall at 520, guys. That 520 needs to close. Anything above 520 close is nice for longs. So yeah, that supply zone is definitely working for Ida baby.
Oh. Imagine taking it at the top. That would have been nice.
Super clean, right? And it's so smooth the way it moves down. It doesn't hesitate.
Let's just see, because now we just went into that area of facing once again.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want us to
Rush it.
get stuck on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm. Either direction that it moves, guys, if you really think about it, we're looking at 100 points easy that we could drop into. And the longs, we're looking for somewhere of 49 points. So looking at the trend, you know, you have to analyze these small little things that you have to take into account. If it is a short, it will be a beautiful short. But if it is a long, it also is a nice long. It's just which direction. How do we know a break and retest? Waiting for those extra confluences that give you clear direction would be nice. Me personally, I've always been somebody that always trades the open. And as soon as I see the open reaction, as long as I see a zone from a marked area, I take my quick scalp, whether it's 40, 50 points, and I close it. But over time, I've evolved my trading to say, hey, you know what? It's not about the momentum. It's about what I see and how I can protect myself to take a trade from a zone that actually lets me hold the trade longer. Because yes, is it nice to see a fast P&L and the dopamine hits and you're like, wow, I just made 700 bucks in 10 seconds? Cool. But breaking out of those bad habits usually allows you to see more in depth of the market and see yourself holding longer a trade for the purpose of maybe over time adding an extra contract and seeing more profits with the long run, big, big run, not just a small scalp. So we're getting this
Oh,
nice
wow.
resistance. Go ahead, Ida baby. You were gonna say something?
No, I love supply and demand. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, come on. If somebody did take my zone, then you should be that should
Profitable.
be like a trade that made your day today.
Correct.
So, but right now, what I'm seeing is that we're right now within like sideways price action where we could push up to the upside, with like a really tight stop loss at 424. So, that's the only thing that it's just, I need a little bit more direction from the market. I'm on a 3-minute chart, guys. Let me just see if I can find some influences
So
for us to
if you
take.
guys see the 3-minute candles, we have 3-minute right here. We have this nice M-shaped form. It looks like a double top, which takes out the first sellers and then comes right down to flush. If we touched like 470, and the reason why I'm saying this is because in Bookmap I do see here 470 being a zone that we could tap into and then drop. Anything 470 and a drop 480-ish, I'm taking that momentum to the downside and potentially aiming for 417, even all the way to like 350, if it does happen to do that. It's about planning the trade, reacting to it, and again, making sure that you're just pretty much enjoying the self that you're taking trust in what you see in your eyes. So I would say execute everything, and if all your rules are there, take it. And I'm gonna short this if Ida Baby is correct. I'm gonna short this into that 480, 470 if I get it. If I don't get it, then I'm not chasing that. But as you can see, we're already pushing into London, 416. Anybody take that short yet? It's super clean to short. I'm just not gonna short it because I want to make sure I'm waiting for my rules to hit.
I took a small short, but on the first leg down, so I got stopped, and now it hit my TP.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Tough.
Ada, baby, that's
I
one's
always
fantastic. 90
go to
points.
I always go for a 3-1. So like that would have given us our 3-1. I took the trade in the overnight hours, but I took it for a 2-1. So because I saw that price was being stubborn. But yeah, like that's a good trade, guys. Like um now let's see if we can break out of this overnight trading range. I don't use fibs or anything, so if anyone has like a fib level that they want to let us know about, like, let us know.
Yeah, the fib I'm seeing right now, guys, is the 472. 472 to 481 will be the 50% retracement. And it goes back to what I'm talking about. This little gap that we have here, it's right and spot on for retracement to give us that nice push to the downside. I'm taking that risk and I'm putting my stop loss somewhere at 492, 493. When it taps this zone, I just want to see it like tap, giving me a nice rejection, and I'm taking it. I'm gonna mark it just so you guys can see that. This little gap right here. Change the color for you guys. All right, so we're tapping right into that zone. It looks really strong, by the way, so it's a little scary. Just gotta wait for a little bit of confirmation of the reversal here. All right, so VWAP on the 15-second is 478, and you can see already that we're getting some kind of stall here. Gonna be patient. And another thing is we got a fake down in the orb, by the way. So as you can see, we faked out the orb and we're already pushing up. Gonna be a little bit extra patient just because it's super strong.
Did anyone just take the long that I told you to take with the stop loss at 424? Any of you guys?
No, not me.
No?
Uh,
Why?
I'm,
Why?
I'm trying to follow my rule. Trying to follow my rule right now.
Mm,
All right, so we're getting that nice stall that I'm looking for. Very nice. Come on, give me one more push and reject. Tap it and reject. Give me one more push up and reject. Nice. Give me one more push up and reject.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
take it. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna put a tight stop loss 494. So I'm short. I'm gonna be aiming for maybe. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna be aiming all the way into 371. But if I get any bullish reaction at 416, I'm closing. So,
R16.
so if you look at the 5 minute, guys. So if you see the 5 minute, our initial bias was longs, right? So we have this nice little like M right here pattern, which is a double. To me, is a double top. I would consider that a double top. And what it does, it flushes, comes back into the neckline. So we touched, what was it, 482. Since we tapped 482 and we got a nice rejection from that, I would expect the market to just halt and like trap people and then come back down. Now, if it does come up and it breaks through, it is what it is. Again, that would be another small loss that I followed my rules, I followed my plan, I was patient. I maybe should have entered the 482 the moment I saw it tap, so I have a little extra room to the upside. Um, but definitely, I do see this like one of those confluences that allow me to feel comfortable taking a trade, following my trade plan. You have to execute, guys. When you're afraid of following your rules and what you see, you can't be afraid. You have to just do. Let's see here. If they tap me out and they go back down, I'm gonna be a little
Order
bit upset.
filled.
Damn, look at that. All right, so 172, that's 2 L's for New York Open. For me, I think that would be a healthy way to look at it. Like, I did enough. I played my rules. I played my part. Market just doing market things. Does anybody want to share anything of what they have done this morning? Are you guys still flat, or what exactly are you looking for? I'm still flat. Earlier, M30 candle. All wicks told me that's wait. I shorted. Very nice.
From 467. My take profit is 518.
518.
Yeah.
So you're looking to get the breakout of the orb top.
I'm just looking to take out that previous high. My take profit should actually be 520, but we've rejected it twice now. So I'll keep it at 518, the previous high.
Mm-hmm.
I may go break even soon.
Got it.
Depends if ES can break this high or not. But I entered because we had a bullish SMT and we inversed that 1 minute gap and then respected another.
Beautiful.
I just need a quick little push. Come on. 15-minute looks bullish as fuck.
No, 30-minute looks very bullish. If you see the 30-minute, we tapped the bottom and we just went up. We didn't even tap London. That's the crazy part. We didn't get the whole liquidity.
Alright, there you go. That's the type of push. Come on.
Sleepy Panda, are you in any position yourself?
Not currently.
So we're once
We need
again,
to break 510, I think. Sorry, my bad.
once again, we tapped the supply for Ida Baby, what she mentioned, the 500 zone. We're getting one more push down. As you guys can see, that resistance is really strong in that level. That's crazy. If we do tap,
Yeah.
if we do tap the top of the orb and do another fake out to come back down, that would be crazy. They just killed both sides, and they took out both sides.
I'll break even, so if this hits B, I'm done for the day.
Notice how in the fib, we had this fake out right here, right? We had this fake out, came back up. We did retest the golden zone 0.786 at 459, and then we continued to the top. Now we're just holding this like small pullback zone of the 0.382, and it's just kind of like bouncing around. It's not literally breaking it, but it could always just come back into this 0.5 and then fly. That's the only way. The only way I would put a stop loss here would be like 472 if you're long from the bottom, just to make sure you could get a squeeze to the top and maybe even break the orb top. Right now we haven't broken the orb top or bottom. We're just doing fake outs.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro's
We really need to
long.
break past this 500 level.
I just want to mention to everybody, Pedro is saying he caught the long at the dump with stop loss at 371. So Pedro is long bias today, guys. He's not somebody who normally takes trades, so use him as confluence to anything he sees in his charts.
Okay, I like his trading style actually.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and safe.
Mm-hmm. So we're still seeing that push down from the supply zone that Ida Baby keeps mentioning. But that 15-minute just looks so dang strong, guys. It looks so strong. Above 520, I'm taking another long on my other account. I'm a size up a little bit on that one, maybe like 5 micros. Cause I want to tap that 549. If I can maximize an extra like $100, $200 to this account, that'll be great.
I'm so doing.
Oh, I forgot. Look at that. Says Caesar, thank you so much for mentioning that. I completely forgot. That makes complete sense why we're seeing both sides get killed. It's the 10 a.m. news,
Why?
and I did mention it to you guys. I screenshot it and everything. My bad, guys. Oof.
Shit.
10 a.m. I forgot about 10 a.m. guys. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, we do have, what was that, consumer price
Confidence.
index or
Yeah.
something?
Consumer
Consumer
confidence.
confidence, yeah.
So this what we're looking
I
at.
saw that.
All we're looking for is a higher number from the forecast. Anything above 96.4 is bullish. Anything below that is bearish. Let the market just give us a direction, guys. 30 more seconds
Break
until
even right
news.
now, so I'm just gonna let this news ride.
I hear you. Let's see here. So guys, again, we already know the orb bottom. We know the orb top. 515 is the top. 464 is the bottom. If it dumps, expect 416 London to get swept and then push back up. That would be fantastic. Or if it dumps and it breaks 416 with a lot of power, expect us to go back down to like 345, maybe even 372. Ito, baby, this is where your fundamentals come into play, right?
If I did fundamental analysis, yeah, but I
I
really
know.
don't give a crap about it.
I know, and that's why I'm mentioning it, because I know you mentioned the zones are all that matters, not the fundamentals. So I want to put that to test right now. Let's see. All right, so we did get
My
a little
son
higher.
already did what it needed to do.
We did
But
get a we
because
did get a little higher, so we got 97.4 in consumer confidence. Market appears to still digest that information. Let's see what happens here. We're still fighting that supply zone, guys. If I see momentum go down, I'm taking that momentum down, guys. I'm telling you that right now.
there's just such a fight right now. So
I'm still curious what Debbie's doing. She's been quiet today. Or
Oh, I'm
Debster.
sorry. It took me forever to find my mute button. But I'm not doing anything. I'm kind of watching because I traded last night and messed myself up.
I hear you, Debbie. It's all good. It's all good.
So I'm hoping Tesla goes down because I shorted it. Other than that, I'm just watching because it's a strange market these days.
You know what? I completely forgot about news, guys. Had I remembered, I would have told you guys to be a little bit more patient. Gonzo, how do you feel about a 30-minute breakout right here, bro? This last previous 30-minute didn't break above the 500, so it's a little iffy. Just because Ida Baby says supply is here, I don't know. A little iffy about taking it now, but I do want a long, man. I'm just not tying myself to a bias yet, guys. Yo, Seth, don't worry about that, bro. It happens to the best of us. Trust me. I blew 2 evals yesterday, so don't feel bad. What do you think you're gonna do different next time, bro? You could unmute yourself and talk if you want.
Hey, dude.
Yo, what do you think you're gonna do different next time with a funded account? I don't think I've ever heard from Nicole. Hey Nicole, how are you today? Wow, that supply zone really is
Yes, it's
is
made
bullish.
4 equal highs.
The supply zone is just crazy.
Relatively equal highs.
And it's a 4 new hour candle, by the way, guys. So just looking at this right
Come
here, this
on.
is bullish.
I was hoping that we would go to Friday's lows today, but it's just right now we are seeing this bullish momentum. We're struggling to like break out of that zone.
hmm
So
When it breaks, it's gonna
we're
break
not
really nice.
mm,
Whoa.
Let's see what ChatGPT says about the news this morning, by the way, guys. Mm. So you know what, baby? Ada, baby, this could be actually a manipulation for longs. Based on what ChatGPT is saying, it could be a mild bullish in the short term, but it could be negative towards being a neutral or even bad for inflation with Fed concerns on interest rates. So this is why the supply zone is acting very bearish. Interesting. Very interesting.
you literally just called me baby.
Hmm.
I just think that's hilarious. My name is Ida Chase on here.
I keep calling you Eat a Baby for a reason. My bad.
All right, you guys. Let's wait. Sweet. I gotta eat my breakfast, so I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'll be listening.
All right, so we're getting this nice bearish reaction, Monk. I know you want to hold this, but just be cautious. Break even. Don't try to move your stop loss if you're gonna hold
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I'm just gonna let this ride. If it hits my B, I mean, like, I don't care. Like, I followed my rules and shit,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm cool. But damn, you eating breakfast now, bro? I haven't had my dinner yet.
Oh Lord, look at that.
Time zones, bro. Time
I
zones.
know, man. What time is it for you right now?
It's directly opposite from New York, so it's 10:07 p.m. for me.
Yeah, that's late, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting a nice bearish reaction to fill all these orders up in the 15-minute. This gives me a little confidence to take this short, guys.
I already took it.
You took it. Where did you enter?
Uh, 500.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
Damn. I'll be your liquidity, bro.
We're about to fade you,
I
Monk.
tried to sell though. My sell is like at 516. So I don't know.
Yeah, 515
The reason I
it's a healthy stop loss.
the reason I
15.2.
took it is because I'm looking at stocks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and the only reason why Nasdaq is not dumping is because Nvidia is still fighting to stay green,
Mm.
but everything else is turning red. So if Nvidia flips red, I think Nasdaq will drop at least to the lows it did at open.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
All right, so
We'll see.
503. So you guys see how we're getting this engulfed, like a little bit engulfed candle. At the close of this candle, if it turns to be above this zone, it usually goes up. It'll pull back and then come back up. This right here is the reversal signal. The 1 minute candle spinning top. When you see this, this is a nice reversal.
I don't like what you're saying, bro.
No, it's good. It's
I don't
actually
like it.
no. It's good for you. It's good for you because you're going long.
What?
It's good for you. It's a
I
reversal
thought
for long.
reversal downside.
No, this is a reversal for the upside. I'm trying to catch the momentum. Once it goes above 520, close, or when it goes down below this VWAP.
You should check out ES. It's just pure chop, especially on 1 minute.
I'm glad I'm staying away from this market so far in this after 2 trades.
Come on, there you go.
Are you gonna move
I
your
cut
stop
my
loss or
trade
your TP?
before, guys, when it dropped, a tiny drop.
Mm-hmm.
I cut it at minus 50 because
Good,
I don't like the way it's stalling. So
good. Don't worry.
There you go. TP hit,
I would-
finally.
Good stuff, man.
Alright. Take care, bro. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
For sure. All right, so we're above in the area of the supply. Once we break above supply and we close, we're only looking for longs, guys, in my opinion. And look at the 15-minute. It still hasn't closed above the orb top. So this is still acting as supply. Wow, this is crazy. Ronnie, walk me through your supply zone, please.
yeah, this market is not going anywhere today, guys.
It's just range.
Sorry, I'm still eating.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ronnie.
Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. That is insane. Luckily, that guy took his profits, right?
Yeah, he did. He did. He got it. All right, so we already
This
engulfed the previous candle, and we closed underneath 492. So a small
I took the
pullback.
supply again
You took it? A small
for
pullback.
$100.
Cool, nice. So you're $1,800 up.
Yeah,
Very nice. So right
the
here,
money today.
very nice. So one little pullback here, and then it flies down and breaks VWAP. I do see that becoming an issue to go into 416 and even all the way down to 370. There you go.
What I see, guys, like when you're following trend, that we made that huge up move on Friday. We made a down move that, and then when we went back up, we couldn't break this high. Then we made a new lower low, and then we went back up and we couldn't break this high now with that next up segment move. We made another low, and now what broke that low, but you're looking for an area of supply that was strong enough to break this low. So when you really look at your chart and you see this area of basing, then you know that there's a strong area of supply right here. And since there's a lot of candles, I'm on a 15-minute chart. I really had a toy with the chart and like look, like where do I see the best looking supply zone? So that's why last night when I was talking to Rigo on Discord, I was telling him this is like the ideal structure that you want to see where it's like a strong drop, basing candle and a strong drop out of there to break this low. So now, like, that's why I posted that zone. Because I really felt like it was um giving us confluences that we needed. And, price didn't close above this. Maybe like on a 1 minute chart, but on a 3 minute, we still didn't close above.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like not invalidated yet. But we had all this like ranging price action in the overnight hours. So when I told you guys to take a long position, what I was seeing was that we were dipping into this area of balance, and really this was your zone right here that would have taken us to the upside. But then, you know, like literally it's just you got to pull the trigger and then take profits when you're like, I don't always expect a home run. I expect 3-to-1 trades, and that's why I think I'm like so profitable. But I do like to take my profits, guys. Right now, obviously on this 3 minute chart, um we don't see opportunities. So it's just sometimes there's just a day like that where we're gonna be stuck in this little range, and maybe that's today. If you guys don't see a setup, don't take anything. Be safe with your profits and your accounts. I don't want any of you guys to blow an account. And then like always take my zones with micros. I just feel comfortable with you guys doing that. This was only 20 points of risk. If you took 3 micros, that would have been $120 worth of risk. Taking it down, you could have made $360 on this trade. With the 3 micros. Or no, you could have made $1,000. So three like or wait, no. 360. I was right the first time. But yeah, so now let's just see, because I'm on a 1 minute chart on my Top Step account, and I'm seeing that we're creating structure right here that could potentially break us up to the upside. So we're rallying, and then we created a basing candle. If this candle breaks above and closes above this area, then I would feel comfortable taking a long trade right here, but it's not giving us confirmation just yet. We need to see closes above here. So, reason why I'm saying that is because we did like a high, we retraced it, we went back down. So pretty much, let me draw this path. We retraced it. So this is your high. We retraced it. We never broke this low. And if we can break above, then I would feel comfortable entering the market right here if we can close above here. So just what I see. I don't know if you guys are seeing anything different. You know, just
It's just
this
a
is
heavy.
such a tiny risk, eight
It's
points.
it's a heavy zone that's supply and it's been respecting. And one of the things is, if
Mm-hmm.
we're long bias guys, we just have to wait for that zone to be broken. Once the zone is broken, we can switch our bias. But it's true what Ida Trey says. We always have to just expect that it's gonna be respected until it doesn't get respected. And like she says,
Mm-hmm.
I think she took like 2 3 trades already inside the zone. Is that correct, Ronnie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like she already made enough
Yeah,
money
and I
to
take my
just.
profits quick, but if we really look at what's going on in the index trauma, so like right here, the Russell,
Hmm.
we're very, very bullish.
Hmm.
We are looking like we want to make new highs on the Russell.
Hmm.
And then our Dow, it's bearish. And then, look at the Nasdaq and the ES. Kind of similar. They're usually similar in nature, but you know, um, the Russell is taking off to the upside. I guess to look at the Russell and really see like, okay, let me show you this price action and see like where you where is a good opportunity to get in here when you're looking at price action and you see like, okay, we were downtrending, but once this this higher low was broken, then we could see like, okay, there was an opportunity to get in right here because this candle broke this high. What did it do? It immediately tested that area, and you could have gotten into the upside. But I'm saying we're obsessed with the Nasdaq when this would have given us a hell of a trade today. You know, like literally breaking that pivot, confluence right there.
Mm-hmm.
Your trade, having your zone, limited risk, immediate retest, bam. That is a beautiful, beautiful trade, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So you would have gotten great profits on that, but we are obsessed with the NASDAQ for some reason. And so, like, it's just funny.
No, you know what? It's
I'm gonna
true.
be
Ronnie, every time you bring this up, it's like it's true. We're struggling to get a nice trade that's clean. It's easy to read. Everybody should be able to see it. Instead, we have other opportunities that are just passing us by just because we're focused on just one. So over time, it will become something that we do see maybe like a breakdown of what all markets are doing and decide which ones have the best opportunities. Because if we can minimize risk by just looking at the best opportunity that could be a setup, might as well take the setup. It's the same thing. All charts are charts, guys. It doesn't matter what market you're trading. They're all the same thing. The zones are always going to be the same thing.
yeah.
And this is something that Gene
And
tells me.
we have
The person that taught me how to trade, Gene, he's my best friend. He told me straight up, Rigo, I trade soil, I trade cattle, I trade anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It's the same exact thing. It might move a little slower, but it'll move clean if you're at the right clean area, the zone that's going to be taking the best probability to a direction.
I thought I was your best friend.
No, you're my best friend for life. He's my best friend. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding too. All right, let's see if we can come tap into this. Let's see.
So that
Because
fourth,
we gotta close above
so
this
that
zone.
yeah, we got to close above orb, but as you notice, it's a fake out. It's trying to hold to continue up. Um, but it looks heavy. It looks really, really heavy in the zone. We should have already been flown out of it. 15-minute closes in 8 minutes. I'm just being extra careful today because I already took 2 small L's, and I'm okay waiting for PM session if I miss anything, guys.
Andrea, do you see anything?
She's actually here, but she's
Oh,
muted.
I'm sorry. I was on mute. I'm seeing an order block on 498 if it comes back down to it, and then a takeoff like the last time.
498.
Okay. 498.
I have
That's also
5.
an area. Like that ish.
So there goes our first zone. Almost getting hit for our TP. Our bias for longs this morning. Missed opportunity, but it's all good, guys. I have to work on my entries. That's one thing I will tell you as a group. If I'm a little bit more patient and I wait for more confluences, I'll be a more profitable and healthy trader. What was that?
My alert on Pepsi to get into an option play.
Nice.
I'm about to go into calls on Pepsi, guys. If anybody has options, stop loss 145.87.
All right, so it's very clear that that supply zone already got broken, and now we're making our way into these 600 zones, guys. So if you're long, you're not closing this, you're gonna be trailing your profits. You're gonna put your stop loss at a 1-to-1 risk ratio once you're away from your entry, and you're gonna hope for the best of seeing it fly. Maybe we could play Fly Me to the Moon.
I also have this 30-minute that I located last night. So let me show you guys on a 30-minute chart the picture, and whoa. We have a doji candle, which I love trading dojis. So that is something that could also come into kind of wait a smidge. I want to see what price does. But obviously, it's already kind of. I wouldn't have entered this trade because it never touched my zone. I need it to touch my zone to get in. But let's see what happens. Price could take off based off of your fundamentals, you know. Yeah, this is broken though. Sometimes if you leave a zone, like on your chart that previously worked and got broken, then what it has that support becomes resistance or whatever concept. So I'll leave my zone sometimes for the day, you know. But let's see what happens. Let me go to my 3-minute. We're looking at price action called like a nemesis, meaning that we created structure that's up to the upside, which kind of affects our profit target. For this down trade or to take this down, then we are really just anticipating getting a move to this 521 area. Broke the supply zone. So it's tough. You guys have to be like taking these zones quickly, you know, especially on Nasdaq. But I have to go. I have mom duties. So safe trading, you guys. I had fun, and I hope I was able to teach you a thing or two.
Yeah,
I'll
thank you
talk
so
to you
much,
later.
Ronnie. I appreciate you coming here. So if you guys look at the 5-minute, we have this like triple bottom. We have a triple bottom, which gave us that nice breakout, and that's what's giving us a nice push into that TDO. If we are measuring this from the bottom to the top, I would be aiming for a second here. I would be aiming for this whole 600 to get tapped. If you're holding along, you're gonna look
Yeah, I
for
went long.
you're
I
gonna
went
look for
long
all this to
at.
take out. From where?
I went long. Let me wait because I'm in forex and I have to
I know.
adjust the price difference. But somewhere around 520.
Very nice. That's exactly where I mentioned it would be the best breakout. Once we were above
Yeah.
520, I would have felt comfortable taking a long there.
Yeah, but because market is fishy, I put my SL very close, but I'm going to try to let it run towards 600
Mm-hmm.
and maybe trail as it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
But if it takes me out, I don't care. I already made like 500 on the short earlier, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a rush to lose money.
Cool. And look, guys, we already got the tap at TDO Monday. So at this point, we're just gonna keep going in that direction. Honestly, it's just super strong. It's holding this level. It's not even dropping any bit. So just trade your plan, trade your entries. If you're gonna be looking for longs, wait for pullbacks. Don't rush anything. Don't rush momentum. Don't rush anything that looks promising to just pump. It could always pull back into the orb and just jump from there. If anything, you're looking for entries. Once you see like zones that are like resistance, you're gonna be looking for those as targets. So, for example, let me show you here. Here, you would be looking for these zones to be broken every single time until we get to the top if you're holding your long. If you're holding your long, you're looking for these zones to get. Every time we tap in those zones, you're looking for like kind of bounces, bounces, bounces. It's not gonna be just straight line. I mean, it would be great if it does, right? But if it doesn't, you're gonna be looking for the pullbacks. Look for higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows.
And
That's all you're looking for.
give me a straight line. Give me the straight line all day.
If you get 100 points up, 200 points up, that'll be crazy. That'll be really crazy. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. What I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day is just focusing on a few things I have to accomplish, and I will be back at 1:20 p.m. So please set your alarms to come in and just hang out with me if you guys want to take any trades. I'm probably not going to be trading for now until 1:20 p.m. I'm practicing some healthy habits that I need to adjust so I could get all my accounts funded. So have a good one,
All
guys.
right,
Thank you
bro.
so much for spending
Also,
time with us.
hold on, you guys. That 30-minute zone got
Hmm.
tapped,
Hmm.
and we are looking at a little bit of a retracement right now. So just be wary if you're in a long position. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. I'm getting off for sure now. Bye.
Great. Thank you,
Bye
Ronnie.
bye.
Bye bye, guys.